Are you going out?
What?
You're the big buck slayer.
Oh, you're filming me already. What a dick.
Already filming it.
What
You
a
were on our
dick
last
Jesus.
film. I'm a taken man now.
I'm a taken man now.
You can't even get your pants on, you fat ass.
They get it from you, as my dad says.
We are in Ohio. So, I came up a dry. Usually it has water in it, but it's pretty much dry. This creek bottom up. We got an northeast wind. The tree that I wanted to go to is straight across from me. But I have an oak tree, a pile of oaks up top, an oak tree behind me. I got a big scrape out in front of me. I got a bunch of little ones all the way up here. But I hit a spot where it's all nothing but rubs. And then I could see as many rubs as I can up that way. My camera's up there on the pond. A little beaver dam type area. The boys are already in. I'm gonna assume they're set up already. But I'm kind of in the open, so I'm gonna try to use some of this coverage. If anything, I might have to drop my tree stand down a little bit. Let's just snap a couple of these branches off. I might do that tonight, drop my tree stand down just a little bit. No wind, it's supposed to pick up a little bit of wind. It's about 55 degrees out, is what the truck said. We're in Ohio, we're chasing big bucks. We got big buck sign, we got big buck rubs, we got big scrapes. Now we just need the big buck. Probably 80 yards in that thicket. Just destroying a tree. I couldn't see him. He literally went up to the spot that I was trying to get to tonight. He came off this bench in front of me, came down to the thickets, this side of that pond, and just started destroying a bunch of trees. He was coming this way, and then for some reason he turned. I don't know how big or how small it was, but it got me going. And then he'll come in and slay them. That 4-point almost got her last night, didn't he, Tony?
You better not show up later in the week.
He gonna get it.
You get it. Something is.
Back in that same drainage with that creek going through. It's so quiet, no wind. A little bit of frost on the ground helped with the leaves a little bit, but so right behind me is where that nice buck came down. One bench came down to the bench behind me. And I was going to sit there yesterday, but I couldn't see down to this scrape in this runway, in this rub line. So I came back down. It was on borderline. I could have flung an arrow, but I wasn't confident on the branches behind me because I really didn't think the deer were going to come in behind me. The wind was blowing right at him. Hopefully we get the same movement we did last night. Everybody saw deer yesterday. For like a 3-hour sit, everybody did good. So first morning in a while. Shout out to Boogeyman. Boogeyman up in Michigan just shot one in Michigan. Shout out to him. Alright, I got movement up here. Matt. Well, boys, it's done in a while for this guy. He just died right there, right there. We came in, we walked the creek, we got in here quiet, we got in our bee stand with our bee sticks, with the camera, with everything. And we have an Ohio buck on the ground. Second day, second sit. Are you kidding me? Yeah, buck down, Dad.
Really?
Yeah, about the same size as the one last year, maybe just not as thick.
Nice job.
Buck.
Good deal.
Great footage. Yeah, right. He came down. He's either the same buck or a different buck, but he come down, started rubbing. Got footage of him destroying the trees coming through this marshy area here. He come through, game twisted. He stood there and stared at me for a minute. Twisted, come through, gave me a 20-yard shot, drilled him. He's dead. 20 yards. He's got to be dead right there.
Fucking deep. Well, it's just later down there. It is here.
It was 5 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right when I threw that text message out.
As big as the one you got last year, eh?
About this, I'm gonna assume about the same size. Maybe more tines like Elvin's. You know how Elvin's G2s were taller than the rest.
I'll be down there Friday.
All right. So I got that scrape right here. He's probably coming to that scrape. He's probably the one that's making all these rubs. And he's probably the one that I had come down last night and rub out and go up. He came out, straight out from here. Right up there, right there is a big oak tree. But he come down, he went just like this. Started ripping those trees up. I think I got great footage. And then he came right here and then gave me a 20-yard shot. That's that'd be my first buck with the Swackers, Levi Morgan broadheads. I wanted to try them out so bad this year. I was kind of hoping to get a doe down, but hit that once. Yeah, 20 yards. Are you kidding me? What a great morning. Only been out a couple times. The woman's at home. Shout out to baby girl there. She's taking care of the household when I'm out in the woods in the tree. But she loves that venison as much as we do, so shout out to her. I wouldn't be able to do this the last couple years like I do now without her, so big shout out to her. Big shout out to my kids, Paisley, Bennett, and Kevin. Kevin knows how hard I work for this, so he's always pumped. He's probably hating school today, but I'm just gonna sit down and soak this in for a minute. I just got down. I'm gonna leave the bee stick and stand up for right now. I just want to make sure he's on the ground. But this is my setup. About 13 feet up, edge of a marsh. You gotta love it. Stealthy. Came up a stream. Well, a little, I shouldn't say stream, a creek. Coming out of a flooding spot. And I got about 200 yards, jumped into the creek, came up, jumped out in this edge of this marsh, walked up, got on my stand, sat for about 45 minutes, and ended up shooting a wild buck. Alright, we're gonna go check impact, and then slowly walk in. There he is. Oh, baby. Oh, it stinks in here. Look at all the rubs. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Do you know why? Look at this damn runway. Oh, I should have saw this. Are you kidding me, dude? No ground shrinkage there, dude. No ground shrinkage. Oh, he's built just like Elvin's buck. Wow, look at that little kicker. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, I tried to get him out of here. Get him so far away before I do anything. I really don't want to screw this spot up too much. My dad will be down Thursday, so I'll give it about 4 days of a break. Right on, dude. Well, I found him. He probably only went about 30 yards. Crashed through this brush through here where there's all his rubs. There's probably like 30 rubs through here, right here. This is a buck that I wouldn't pass in Michigan, I wouldn't pass in Ohio, and I wouldn't pass in Illinois. This is a dandy buck. This will be my second buck. This caliper of buck. Got our first buck down on the ground. Elvin just threw a text message out. He had a big 10-point at 55 yards through the thicks. Haven't heard anything else. My service is in and out. So hopefully Elvin can call that one back. Might have 2 down on the first day, but Elvin's getting the excitement going. Got some action, but yeah, there's something behind me. You got Elvin and Tony in the tree still. My dad's coming down Thursday. I'll be able to film him. So you are watching Michigan Gone Wild. I'm Charlie. Thanks for watching. Ooh, can't beat some fresh back straps. Tony's out this morning. We got Tony, Chad. We'll have, I do believe, Friday off. So I do believe Friday. Might be Thursday and Friday. But he's going to have a couple days off. My dad's going to be here Thursday. He'll be able to hunt Friday. But I am whooped. I am feeling it in the legs. I probably put, going off my tracks on Onyx, probably just over 7 miles yesterday. Hiked my deer out. Went back in, helped Elvin with his. Good year so far down here in Ohio, so hopefully Tony can get on it. But we got some fresh loins and some onions. Got the pan heating up right now, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, you sear them onions, Charlie.
yeah, if we wanted breakfast, somebody had to get up around breakfast time to make breakfast.
Hey, I was sleeping in.
Oh,
It's hard being a big buck killer.
never heard from Tony.
You know? Well, hopefully we get the call. We gotta go haul one out for Tony.
We're up in the creek right now, the same spot I shot my deer. We're up on top of the ridge a little bit more where we can get a shot at that oak tree. Got an oak ridge on the other side of us. Got the creek in front of us. I got my dad in the blind. It's a little late, about 7:30. But we also had a hunter come in, walk the same drainage we did. We don't know where he went, but the wind calmed down in here, so I'm gonna turn the camera around, get some visual. I hear him. Smelled those. Couldn't really get him on film, but we had a doe come through behind us, and then 2 little bucks, like a spike, and then like a 4-point come through right behind her, and they all went up that valley. She ended up getting our smell. Nothing behind her besides those 2 little bucks, so, and they're a little bit behind her. Around 9:30, Elvin texted us. They had a big 8 go through at about 35 yards. Tony didn't have a clean shot at him though, so hopefully he comes back. They're going to be sitting all day. We're going to head in for lunch, come back out this afternoon, and give it another sit here. We had 2 small bucks and that doe come through. It was real thick. I couldn't get on the bucks, but so stay tuned. Hopefully Tony gets some more action. Bring it on. yesterday, nothing on film though. They were climbing down and got all their stuff to move to another location because the wind was swirling. Ended up throwing an arrow at a deer on the ground, so that was pretty cool. Making memories and stories, that's all it's all about right there. Told him to keep his chin up and get back at it, so. Alright. Oh, you're right over top of him, Dad. What's up? I was trying to get a range on it for you. You hit that branch, I think. Yeah, it shot right over him. I don't think it was that. I don't know what time it is. We went home. It's 4 o'clock. We just got back in the blind all set up. Squirrels. But, squirrel. And, we had that, it's a 7-point, it looks like, with a 1 brow tine. Couldn't really get a good view of it, but nice, tall and tight buck, nice buck. He snuck up down in the marsh. He must have came out of that back bench, that back drainage area. He got down in the marsh. It's all wet and swampy. Can't hear him coming, no leaves. So he comes down through there. We got a glimpse of him and caught us right off guard, but we went back home, looked at the footage on the big TV, and the deer ended up ducking, and he ended up shooting over its back. So we ended up shooting the bow, and it was off just a little bit, but at a long distance that makes a big difference. So we got that figured out, situated. But here we are too, no wind. Wind's still blowing in our face, perfect for them. Down in the drainage, down in the marsh, so stay tuned. About 4 o'clock, we got a couple hours still.